to the old me, yeah. I'm going to tell all my friends this is the new me. Welcome to the new me. They always try to make me shut my mouth, but I can't help but wanna shout it out, yeah. I'm going to tell all my friends this is the new me. This is the new me. Welcome to the new me. Living with Jesus Christ means now I'm never empty. Who needs the modern hype? He's all I'll ever need. I wanna be with him. I won't take less. I want no one else. His love's indescribable. He's changed my life forever. I can't believe it. This is me saying goodbye. Bye to the old me. Bye to the old me, yeah. I'm going to tell all my friends this is the new me. Welcome to the new me. They always try to make me shut my mouth, but I can't help but wanna shout it out, yeah. I'm going to tell all my friends this is the new me. This is the new me. Welcome to 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 the new me. This is me saying goodbye. Bye to the old me. Bye to the old me, yeah. I'm going to tell all my friends this is the new me. Welcome to the new me. Welcome to the new me. I was fine with living my way. I was used to the routine of day, and no sense of need. Restless at heart, complacent in trouble, feeling worlds apart. I was fine not letting you in. I was used to the struggles within. Empty inside, unsatisfied, broken but perfect to the world's eyes. Till I yearned for meaning, till I cried and heard you say, I am here. I am here. I am here, so set your eyes on me. Oh, my child, come see all you could be. I am waiting, I am beckoning. Leave your worries and put your trust in me. Come and follow me. How can it be that you gave your life for me? Unworthy of the sun that sets me free. How can it be that you gave your life for me? Unworthy of the sun that sets me free.
of childlike faith. In the God who guides my actions, my speech and purity. I believe that every new day, your love will shine through me. Now is the time, you're making all things new. Now is the time for a life of faith in you. Are we ready? Let's get moving. God is on the move. Now is the time, is the time to be young in you. To be young in you. All my life I stay devoted to all that's good and true. May my life reflect the gospel. The only way is you. I won't live with hesitation. I won't live in fear. Now it's time to pay attention, for the kingdom's here. Now is the time, you're making all things new. Now is the time for a life of faith in you. Are we ready? Let's get moving. God is on the move. Now is the time, to be young in you. To be young in you. To be young in you. No hesitating, no time to waste. We are the young, we walk in faith. No hesitating, no time to waste. We are the young, we're walking.
Greetings CY in lockdown number 6. People were picking on me that every time I shoot a video to talk to you guys, I'm out on a walk somewhere, and that may be the case. Whatever, it's good. I'm getting my couple of hours of, fresh air, and I have a mask here, by the way. I'm not breaking any rules. I just took it off to talk to you guys, but just wanted to say good day on day one of lockdown number 6. I don't know how you're coping with the news that Victoria went back into a snap lockdown last night, back online for school and all that kind of stuff. But just while I'm out here strolling, I'm probably going to be out of breath for this video. But do you remember Ruth at Youth to Youth last week mentioned at the end of her talk that we speak to the same God that Moses did? She said that at the end of the talk and just dropped that in, like the God who did all that stuff through Moses that was pretty profound. We talk to that same God. And I think that's a really cool thing that Ruth did in bringing our attention to that, because God does that too. Even in Moses' story, when God first spoke to him in the burning bush, he said to Moses, I am the God of Abraham. I'm the God of Isaac. I'm the God of Jacob. Named these people that Moses would have known, just like Ruth did. And not to draw Moses' attention to how great are these people that I'm connected to. Like, for instance, Jacob, he calls him a worm in the book of Isaiah. He says, I am the God who helps Israel. Jacob, you worm. So it's not like saying, how great is Abraham that I'm connected to, and how great is Isaac and Jacob and the God of Moses even. But I think it's drawing our attention to these characters throughout history that God made promises to and has seen them through. The promises that he made to Abraham, he carried them on through Isaac. He carried them on through Jacob the worm. He carried them on through Moses. And a great book that I know talks about the undiscouraged perseverance of God. Sort of a long way of saying God's faithfulness. God is faithful. That what he started in these guys, he continues through to us today. And we know that in the New Testament, Paul writes about that in Philippians, and he says, what God started in you, oh, there's a train going by. What God started in you, he will see through to completion at the day of Jesus. And so right now, in this moment, you might be asking, why am I saying any of this? In this moment that we find ourselves in, day one of lockdown number 6 in Victoria, We might be asking the question like, why? Why is this happening? Where is God in this? I'm hating lockdown. It's not a good time. You may not be. You may be looking forward to a big weekend of Olympics and TikTok. But if you are asking any of those big questions, I thought it would be good to revisit what Ruth said last week, and just think about that there is an undiscouraged perseverance, a real faithfulness to God that sees us through. And if we ask ourselves the question this weekend, how am I an example of that same perseverance, that same faithfulness of God? The same faithfulness that God showed to Moses in saying, I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The same faithfulness that Ruth showed to us in God in saying, he's the same God of Moses, is the one that you speak to, the one that you serve, the one that is close to you right now in lockdown number 6. It helps us to get a bit of a different look at what we might be going through, lifts up our eyes a little bit from our current circumstance to see a faithful God and what he might be doing at work in our lives right now. It might cause us to move from feeling bummed out that we're in lockdown to maybe asking, what are the opportunities around me right now? Who am I locked down with? Who might I be able to reconnect with in lockdown that I couldn't otherwise? Who needs my help right now in lockdown that I could reach out to, that I could send a text message to, that I could connect with online? How am I, this is the question, how am I an example of God's perseverance? So have an ask of that question this weekend. If you're not the kind of person that would ever carve out 10 minutes to sit and ask a question like that, to think, maybe swap out a phone or a computer for a notepad for 10 minutes this weekend, and just see where that takes you. Ask a couple of questions of God. Where are you, God? What are you saying? What's God saying, and what am I going to do about it? But also that question, how am I an example of your perseverance, God? How am I an example of your faithfulness? Imagine if someone said of God, he is the God of, and used your name. Or God said, I am the God of Ben. I am the God of Beck. I am the God of Ange. I am the God of Tom. I am the God of Jake. And used you as an example. Now, what does that do for you? I think it causes us to see God's faithfulness across time, and maybe changes the way that we see our immediate tricky circumstance that we're going through. So I just wanted to encourage you on day 1 of lockdown number 6, that we are here with you. We're in this too. We're in this with you, and that God is close. He is faithful. He is good. This does not catch him by surprise. He wasn't surprised when he saw Dan Andrews get up and make that press conference yesterday. And I just wanted to say to you that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. God is good. And so, ask yourself that question this weekend. How are you an example of God's perseverance? Because you are. He's faithful. He's good. He's with you. So anyway, good to be with you guys for the game shows tonight. And here we go. Another week. We can do this, team. Good on you. See you soon.
Hello and welcome everybody to our games night for Friday night. We're back in isolation. That's right. We're going to get through. We're going to have a great time. I'm here with Kia. Kia, how are you doing tonight?
Hey guys, not bad. Apart from lockdown and everything, but I'm just glad that we can still come on YouTube and play some games together. It's going to be fun.
It is true. It's true. It is good to be together again. It is good to be together again. It is good to sort of community wherever we can. Well, as you're probably well aware, we are in a games night. We're going to play different challenges as well. For you guys that are watching online, it's great to have you here for no reason. We do have some prizes. We do have some prizes you guys can win tonight. That you guys can win. Now, Kia, these aren't like dodgy or anything.
No free chips at the cafe or anything.
I mean, I would argue
cafe's not open, but
I would argue that the chips are a pretty decent prize. Honestly.
Yeah, but I would also argue back that these are better prizes.
It is true. We do have some vouchers to give away to you guys for all the teams or the individuals that win our challenges. We're talking like JB Hi-Fi, UberEats, I think is one, and we've got like some Coles Myer gift cards that you guys can win, which is awesome.
Yeah, UberEats would be quite handy during lockdown. Actually, I reckon that's one to be going for.
This is true. If you, or how many times do you reckon you used UberEats during the past lockdowns as a
To be honest, not even that many. Not even that many.
Really?
Yeah.
You went on Uber Eats? What about online shopping?
Nah. Oh, online shopping, that was a big yes.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Amazon Prime, it really tempts you, doesn't it? Just
It
like
really
next
does.
day delivery and stuff, yeah.
They always know how to get you. The sneaky little ads you get, or the emails being like, "Oh, turn off this."
Exactly.
It's dangerous. Well, Kia, I reckon we get into our first challenge for tonight.
Yes,
so,
I
guys,
reckon.
with these challenges, we got 3 challenges for you over the course of the night. The first one, you need to submit a photo to Crossway Youth Instagram. So send a photo of that, and we need a photo of you wearing the most amount of hats on your head as possible. Anything that sort of counts as a hat, like I know Noah thinks a beanie is a hat. Do you reckon a beanie's a hat, Kia? Do you reckon it counts?
Yeah, I'd say a beanie's all right. I'd say like headwear.
Headwear? All right,
Yeah,
we'll go
photo
headwear.
with most
So the
headwear.
person
Yeah.
that can fit the most amount of headwear on their head in one photo will get one of these vouchers for tonight. So that's only our first one. And it's a pretty easy one if you ask me.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good way to get a prize.
It is.
Just find heaps of
drawer
hats.
full of hats. And I mean, if I was one of you guys, I'd definitely be going on my head. But
Yes.
that is our challenge. So if you want to participate, send a photo with as much headwear on your head as you can. Leaders, you're included in this. Get around it. Let's all have some fun. So, saying that, that's our challenge. I reckon it's time to get into our first game for tonight.
Yes. Do you want to explain it?
I would love to. We're going to be playing Family Feud. So Family Feud's a pretty popular game that has been around for quite some time, I believe, run by Steve Harvey in, I think, the US or somewhere. But it's fun. It's funny. It's fun. So essentially how it's going to work is we're going to have 2 different teams. We'll organise that in a little bit. But Family Feud runs in 2 teams. And there are these questions that are asked to the audience or to 100 random people. We've asked you guys on our Instagram stories, which you probably saw or hopefully saw during the week, a bunch of different questions. Now, you guys would have submitted answers to these, what you thought to be the right answer or a possible answer. And it's the contestant's job to answer these questions and to try to get one of the answers or the most popular answer that we received on through these polls and through these questions. So, for example, if the question was, what is the best type of breakfast? And someone said, and 3 people said a croissant. Then the contestant answered the croissant as a question, they would get 3 points. Now, if they get the question right, they get another go. So we got 3 of the most popular answers ready and some sort of ones that weren't as popular. But if they get the question right, then they can answer again. But if they get it wrong, they get a big old X, which will come up on the screen. Now, if they do get an X, it is going to be the next team's turn and they will get a chance to answer. So, Kia, we're going to play my team and your team.
Yep.
We're going to do a little thing to organize these teams. So you guys in the chat, I've got the chat up right here next to me. If you want to be on my team, which I highly recommend because we're going to win and we're going to get some vouchers, I need the first 4 people to answer the correct answer into the YouTube chat will be on my team. So the question is, with the correct spelling as well, what is the name of Crossway Church's, Crossway Baptist senior pastor? So I'm going to be keeping an eye on the chat. And we've got some people behind the scenes as well that are going to be keeping count of who's on what teams. But the first 4 people to answer that question are going to be on my team. So I can already see one. Joshua's done that. Coops, you're on my team as well. Pastor Dale doesn't count.
Well, I don't know if Pastor's his first name.
It would be, I don't think it's his first name. They all look pretty decent spelling. Question, Kia, what are we doing about capital letters? Because Joshua has gone Dale Stevenson. He has not capitalized the Dale or the Stevenson.
That would be a stitch up if you didn't allow him, I reckon, because you only said proper spelling. Don't think that has anything to do with the spelling. So,
alrighty. Well, I think on my team then I've got Joshua Yao, Coops, Joshua Diamond, and Sam. I think they were the first 4.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys are all going to be on my team, which is awesome. Great. Now, Kia, you've got something to get your team sorted.
Yes. So, to be on my team, the first 4 people in the chat who can name a song, any song from the new Crossway Youth EP, the first 4 people will be on my team for Family Feud. So, yeah, go ahead in the chat. Let's see who can name.
We should just preface this. If you're on my team, you can't be on Kia's team as well. So,
yeah.
Just a heads up.
Too bad. You actually picked the short straw there.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Ooh, we've got Big Man. I like the sound of that. Big Man. We Are the Young. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's just We the Young, isn't it?
It is We the Young. We the Young.
Yeah. Welcome to the. So we got Big Man, Ra _ and Emma Kutchi. And who else we got? Follow you.
This is the new me isn't quite right, I believe.
No, that's not right. Yeah.
Welcome to the new me is the one. So Liv Davies, you'll be on Kia's team as well. So
Yes.
I mean, they're all great songs. All the ones that you guys put in the chat, I'm sure, even the ones that weren't quite right were pretty close to being a great song. So we've got our teams just to go over the rules. So my team, we're going to take it in turns. So the first person who's going to be, we're going to do it in the order that you got it. So who have I got first? So Joshua, yeah, you're going to be answering the first question on behalf of our team. All right, does that make sense? If you can reply quickly in the chat, just so we know that you're still active, still around, and then we'll get straight into the game. Yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. We did ask these questions to you guys. Awesome. So Joshua Yao is ready. I hope I'm saying that all right. And I reckon it's time to move on to our first question, which should come up on the screen any second now. Alrighty, Joshua. This is a question for you, all right? So in the chat, I want you to answer. Name something that people do only once a week. So what is something that people do once a week? You can have a little bit of thinking time, but not too long, because we do want to keep the game rolling. So when you're ready, chuck your answer in the chat and we'll see if it came up on our, as a part of the answers that people already gave. Now here, we know the answers, so we're not gonna.
We're not gonna say anything.
We know the outcome, or we don't know the outcome, but we know what answers are behind it and how many points are associated to it.
Yes.
Oh, wait, we've got an answer. I was going to ask you, but we've got an answer. Joshua has said go to church. Going to church, something that people do once a week. Do we have go to church? We do. You
Bang on.
For church.
That is good.
17 people said that out of all you guys who submitted stuff online, which is great. So Joshua, great start for us. You get to answer again now. Have another go. Name something that people do only once a week. So, Josh, if you're still in the chat, you've got to be something different. Think, I don't know, more outside the box or inside the box, or something that we only do, that we do once a week. Have a think for us. And when you're ready as well, submit another answer in the chat. Now, Kil, what is something that you only do once a week that isn't on the replies that we got?
That I only do once a week. Play soccer. Like an actual game. That's something that I only do once a week. Yep. Have training a couple times a week, but yeah. What about you?
Yeah, playing soccer and training, the same thing then? Would you therefore do it a couple times a week?
Yeah, but it's not an actual game though, at training.
This is true.
Yeah.
That's fair. What if you do?
But I don't think that would be a very common answer though. I don't think everyone at CY plays soccer once a week.
This is true. Alrighty, well, Josh, you're taking a little bit of time. So I'm going to say if you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, we're going to pass it over to Kia's team. So Josh, you've got about 10 or so seconds to answer, and then we're going to kick it off to Kia's team. See if they can pick the next one. So Kia, who's going to be your person that is either doing this answer or another one?
The first person on my team is Big Man. I doubt that's his legal name, but yeah. So if Big Man's in the chat, get ready to go.
All righty. I think the 10 seconds.
I think Josh has replied.
Did he?
Joshua, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He said shopping.
Just then, shopping. Is
Alrighty,
it there?
We see shopping. Is shopping in our top 3 answers. No, it is
Oh,
not. It is not. That's rough. All right, we're going over to Big Man now. Big Man, or
Big
Kia,
Man.
you can run your team. I don't want to run it for you, even though it's you're gonna
That's
lose
all right.
anyway. So.
Big Man, I hope you're still in the chat. It's for the same question, yeah?
Yeah, same question.
Yep. So name something that people would only do once a week, Big Man, if you are still in the chat, which I hope you are. Don't let the team down. Did so well to get onto the team.
He's just replied, I think.
Did he?
Can you see it here?
There we go. Yep. He
go.
said laundry.
Laundry's a no. Wow.
Laundry. Wow.
Laundry is...
I guess laundry, yeah, it can be done more than once a week.
This is true.
Should be, probably.
Wash our clothes a little bit more or less, depending on how much you wear them or use them, I guess. All right, we're going back to Josh. If we could get another answer from you, and this is the last X. Sorry, something I didn't explain is if we get 3 X's in total, we move on to the next question completely. So, Joshua, if you're still out there, I need one more answer from you. Let's see if we can get. I'd be happy with a 3. I'd be happy with a 3, the third most popular answer on this. If you're not there in about 10 or so seconds, we'll kick back over to Kia's team as well. We want to make this a quick flowing game. So Joshua, you've got your time.
Let's go.
Hopefully by the time that, or as I'm speaking, you're typing something in the chat right now, which should be good.
Ooh.
So still, it is a bit of a hard question actually. But we'll see it. Oh wait, we've got one. Whole school assembly.
Here we go.
Once a week. That's a good answer.
Good call, but
it's
unfortunately not the one we were looking for.
That's 3 X's for that question, which means that with my team, Joshua, well done. You got the one question correct. 17 points to us, and it's a team with the most amount of points at the end wins. So we got 3 X's. So we're going to move on to the second question, and Kia, your team is going to kick us off first.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Should I
answers.
go?
Shower and Dread Monday were the other 2 answers apparently. Once a week, really? Okay,
Shower once a week. I don't know about that, but yeah, let's move on. Should I start from Big Man again, or yeah?
I can move on.
Move on. So we've got RA_, for answering. Name something you would hate to find swimming in your bathtub. I think I can think of plenty of things that I wouldn't want swimming in my bathtub, but let's see if we can get a number 1 in the chat.
There's a lot of things.
I
would not want swimming in my bathtub.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't like to find one of my friends in the bathtub swimming with me. Although I don't swim in the bathtub, but oh, we have an answer in the chat. Frog. Is Frog there? No.
Frog is not. That's unfortunate. All right. Coops, I'm kicking over to you, man. You know what you're doing. I know you're online somewhere. I need you to answer. Name something that you would hate to find in your bathtub, swimming in your bathtub. Once again, I can think of so many things. Like I wouldn't want, a refrigerator to be swimming in my bathtub. That would suck.
Although maybe a fridge next to the bathtub, though. Maybe you can get some refreshments while you're in the bath.
This is true. That's innovation right there. All right, Chris, we've got an answer.
We have an answer.
Spider. Show me spider. Come on.
Oh, top answer. Your team's on fire.
Yeah, we're doing well. Good start. Spider is worth 7. 7 of you guys said spider. Well done. I know for this one, there were a lot of different answers. So there might not be as many points in this as possible. Coops, you're up again, man. I need you to think of another answer for me. Another answer for name something that you would hate to find swimming in your bathtub. What's another thing? I wouldn't want just a chair to be sitting there in the bathtub, honestly. Be a bit taking up a bit of room.
Yeah, that's true.
Or imagine going to have a bath and then seeing a tree growing out of it, or your car parked there. I mean, I guess I can't quite swim, but I mean, oh well. All right, Coops, 10 seconds, Coops, and then we're going to move on to the next team. Give me something else. We want another score here. We want to keep our point. We want to keep our lead as well. What can we think of? And I can see a bunch of answers coming through on the chat as well. Like, it's not just these guys that are being involved. Like, we got, fish, mosquitoes, a pet named Steve. Apparently, we wouldn't like swimming in our bathtub. Yeah,
Mosquitoes. That's fair. Yeah.
Mosquitoes. Incorrect, unfortunately. Good one though, Coops. Sam.
I wouldn't want mosquitoes in the bath though. Honestly.
Yeah, I do. All right, Kia, your turn.
Anyway, let's go. Moving on to Emma Cutchy for the for this one as well. Or
keep it with Ra.
Ra underscore. All right, we'll go again. Name something you would hate to find swimming in your bathtub. Now, I don't think this should be a very hard question because, well, I mean, there are a lot of options. To be fair, though,
there are a lot of things. A lot of things. I'm going to quickly see if I can find the rest of the answers to see if I can figure out what we've got.
All right. We have fish. Is fish on there? Fish is the answer we've got in the chat. No.
Unlucky.
No.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, come on, guys. We need to be getting the points.
All right, let's have a look at these next two, the two biggest ones. So the second most common answer was a snake.
Snake, yeah.
Great answer.
Fair enough.
And the third most common answer, we got a crocodile.
I think all three of those things would be pretty scary if you were in the bath and you just found that swimming around you.
See, out of those three, what one would you be least scared of, though?
Least scared of? Probably a spider.
Yeah, I agree with that. Crocodile is terrifying. All right, let's move on to question number 3. Now, for question number 3, we'll go back to me. Josh Diamond, I need you to be aware and ready to go in the chat. This is your question, my man. All right, I need you to name a reason why you would wake up at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is a pretty early time in the morning. There's lots of reasons to get up at 2 a.m., I guess. But Joshua Diamond, if you are still there, we need an answer from you. A lot of answers coming in. Which is great.
Ooh. Someone's answered nightmare, which I think that would be a pretty fair reason.
That is very fair. What else we got? Insomnia. Who's even asleep by 2 a.m.? Said a mouse named Jay. Thank you, mouse.
Someone has to fix their sleeping schedule.
Yeah. Well, Joshua Diamond has said, I'm going to say it how he spelt it. He said hungry.
That's how I prefer to spell hungry.
Right, show me a reason we could wake up for a midnight or just past midnight snack.
Let's have a look. Oh,
well done, Joshua.
That's still picking up the point.
Only 2 people said that though. I'm surprised. I would have thought a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I thought a lot of people would be getting up for a midnight snack at 2 a.m.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Well, Joshua, you're going to go again, man. I need you to think of another question. We're doing so well, team. We're doing so well. We're on.
Yeah, I'm still on 0. This is terrible.
Yeah, it's all right. There is still the speed round, so to think about. But I just want to, bring back some other answers that we've had. Probably my favourite one so far is a Crossway Youth EP. That's a pretty
fair enough. Fair enough.
Pretty decent reason to wake up. When your favourite YouTuber is live streaming, Caleb McLaren said you fell out of bed. Falling out of bed would be frustrating at 2 o'clock. I can see a lot of different ways to say you need to go to the toilet. Jesus is one. I'm sure that's a reason. A warm pillow. All right, Joshua, you've got 5 seconds left before we swap over to Kia's team. Nightmare, I've seen that a few times. Joshua, on our team as well. He's coming in clutch.
Unfortunately.
Right, Nightmare. All right. Well, Joshua, unfortunately, that is a time up. So, Kia,
unlucky.
I think we have Ra still answering. Oh, sorry. This is Emma, actually.
Yeah, Emma Cutchy. For this same question, name a reason why you would wake up at 2 a.m. if you're still in the chat. Come on, we need to get some points for our team here. We're really falling behind, so need to kick off the correct answers. And 1 would be very nice, but I'd take a 2, to be honest.
We've got.
Oh, here we go. To go to the bathroom. Is that on the list? Oh, how is that not on the list? That should be quite common.
That's a stitch up, I reckon.
That is a massive stitch up.
Wow. To go to the bathroom. All right. We'll keep going.
Yep.
Who are we up to? Yes. Sorry, Joshua Diamond. This is still on you. I need another reason. Why you would wake up at 2 a.m. Feeling sick. I can see feeling sick. Show me.
That was a quick
sick.
answer. That was
It was a
good.
quick answer. I reckon he was thinking about that because we knew that you guys weren't going to get it. Essentially. All right, Joshua Diamond.
Thank you.
Or person behind the screen. Show me feeling sick. Like you said, I'd happily take a 2, but I want the 1. Feeling sick. What do we got?
Oh,
No.
this is puzzling me. What do people wake up at 2 a.m. for?
I don't know. Well, it's back to Emma.
All right, so Emma, you again. Let's go. Let's think of something, a common reason that you would wake up at 2 a.m. Emma Cutchy.
See, the thing is, there's a lot of answers to these questions, but
there are a lot of different answers.
It's dependent on what other people answer. So you sort of have to think like that. Think like that a little bit.
Oh, we have a nightmare. Is a nightmare on there? Do we have a nightmare? No!
Oh,
No!
wow.
3 red crosses. I don't like
That's
to see
devastating.
it.
All right, let's have a look at these answers then. What was number 1?
A loud noise.
That's a
true.
loud noise. And number 2, the second most popular answer was
To watch sport.
So I guess that person
Yeah,
that said to watch
for
your
sure.
favorite YouTube live streaming was onto something.
Close.
Yeah? Now this one
Close.
we did have a lot of different answers. One of my favorite ones was to meet Justin Bieber. Which I reckon, you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning for. All right.
I definitely would, yeah.
Number 4, Kia, your team's kicking us off for this one.
All right.
Who
And
is
we'll
your
start
final
off
contestant?
with Liv Davies. Liv Davies, I hope you're still on the chat because we need to get these points back. So for name something you would take on youth winter camp. What have we got? Liv?
There's a lot of things that you need for winter camp.
There is plenty of things I can think of. My bag was bigger than me last winter camp.
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah, I reckon I could fit into the bag, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Do we have an answer here? Yes, we do. Bible. Show us Bible. Surely that's got to be somewhere. Yes, there we go.
Well
2
done.
points. That's all right. 2 points. I'm happy with that. First points on the board for tonight.
Yeah. Now you're going again.
All right.
Right, so
Yes. Another thing that you would take on winter camp. Liv, when you're ready, please, in the chat. Surely a number 1.
it's a couple obvious ones that you do need. Like, I'm not going to give them away because I don't want to give away the answers.
No, don't give them away.
There are some pretty. I mean, Bible, relatively self-explanatory.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not first, to be honest.
Yeah,
I thought that would have been up there.
We do have an answer.
There we go. A phone. Is a phone something that you would take on youth winter camp? Is it on the board? It's not.
That's big.
Stitch up.
That's big. All right, over to my team. Now, by the username Sam. Sam, my friend. What is something that you would take on youth winter camp? I believe your name was only Sam. You've been answering a few things before. So we're looking for something here. Let's cement this win right now, I reckon. Let's cement it. And let's see what you got, really. What are you bringing on winter camp?
There's an answer.
A journal. Show me.
Good answer.
It's got to be there.
No, it's not on there.
That's right. I back you. I bring a journal every time. Bring your journals. All right, back over to you.
All right, Liv, can we get some more points on the board? Let's get an answer. Let's get a quick answer as well. Let's see what Liv would bring to winter camp. Ooh. I see
There's
someone
one there.
said a chicken. Oh, clothes for the mud. Yes, clothes for the mud. Let's see.
Potential.
Yes, let's pay
Good.
that. Clothes. That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Good in the title.
Good. A massive 6 points.
Doing well. Now there were a lot of answers for this one, so they're not as common. But you can get all three of them right now if
All right, Liv,
Liv can pull through.
do you know the last thing that CY said that you would have to take on winter camp? Let's see. I feel like this is a very relevant one.
Yes, it is. It might also be a little bit of a niche one because
That's true. That's true. You might have to be experienced in winter camp, experienced winter camp goer to get this one.
yeah, I know a lot of leaders and past leaders as well. We've talked about ways to get around this one.
Yep. Oh, here we go. A bag for all your things. Is that the last thing on the list? No. Should we have a look? What was number
That's right.
3?
Water.
Yeah. Good
Water.
call.
North Island water does taste different to Melbourne water. It's just
Yeah,
not on.
don't know what
really.
it is. Melbourne water is actually amazing.
It is good. Well, that is the end of the normal round. I believe that we do have score tally coming up in a little bit, but we're going to move on to our speed round quickly. So,
Yes.
Kia, because your team is not winning at the moment, you guys get to go first.
All
so
right.
the first person who answered is our team captain. So I do believe your team captain is Big Man.
Big Man.
is
Yes.
your team captain.
Big Man, you're the
Now-
captain. Congratulations.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to ask you a question, and you're going to have to answer as quickly as you can. So, Kia, do you have those questions in front of you?
Yes. I have the
Yes.
questions.
I can. Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. So,
Yes.
great. Kia is going to ask you a question. If you get it wrong, we're going to my team, and my team captain, as the first person that answered, is Joshua as well. It's going to come back, finish it off.
Yep. So for Big Man, the first question for the speed round is Bible characters starting with J. Can we get some
Think of a
Bible
name.
characters in the chat?
You name a Bible character starting with J.
Big Man,
There
team
are-
captain. I'm hoping he can pull through. Big Man has said Jesus, and I'd say that's a good call. Let's have a look. Yes.
Good. And moving on. Next question.
Next question.
Yep.
Name a liquid in your kitchen you hope no one would drink. Is this for Big Man or the next person?
Yep. Still for Big Man.
Ah,
Big
Big Man. A liquid in the kitchen you wouldn't drink. Or you would hope no one would drink. He said detergent. Yes, that's good. That is massive. All right,
That's
next
big.
question. A place that people use coins. Still Big Man. Somewhere people use coins.
It's coming up
I
tough for you
reckon-
guys right now.
I reckon we can come back here as long as Big Man keeps up with these good answers. Do we have an answer yet? Gumball machine. Yes, that is huge. Somewhere without phone reception, Big Man. Where would you not have phone reception?
There's a lot of places you wouldn't have phone reception, actually. Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a phone, then that's phone reception, I
Yeah,
guess.
that is true. That is true. This is
What's he gonna
called.
say?
Oh, he said the woods. In the woods.
I don't
The
think
woods.
still
All right.
going.
Yep. Next question. Other than jewelry, the most expensive thing someone might own in their house. What do we reckon, Big Man? Let's go. Strong answer for the last one of the speed round. Big Man, come on. A car. Let's see if a car is there. All right.
Now, these questions did have answers to them, and the
I
answer
did.
there are some they're worth different points. So we did some research on this one. Would you like to lead this, Kia? So Jesus, tell us how many points that's worth.
Jesus is worth 6 points, a massive 6 points at the top of the list. Detergent was 10 points. Gumball machine was 7 points. Woods, unfortunately, was not on the list, so 0 points. And car, surprisingly, was not on the list of expensive items either, so another 0 points.
That's big for your team.
That is big, but is it enough to come back?
I don't know. So the score are going to be revealed soon. But before we do reveal those scores, unfortunately, my team isn't going to have a go because all those questions were answered by that. So we've got our scores. It started off strong for my team. Kia's team came back at the end. Would you like to reveal?
Do you want to say the score for your team first, since you were winning before?
This is true. All right. Well, my team did incredibly well. Scored a whopping 26 points. 26 points is what we got.
That is huge. And thanks to Big Man, our team came back to get 29 points. Let's go.
Wow. 29 points.
Thank you, Big Man.
That's huge. That's huge. All right, well done to your team. Now, as you guys are aware, we did send out some challenges for you guys to do while the games were going on, and we have had some replies. So, our friend, our leader, Gemma, has submitted a photo with some hats or some headwear on her head. So I do believe that we are going to have a look at these photos, as far as I'm concerned. I can't quite count how many are on the head, but I think it's a decent amount. I think it's
can confirm it is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. It should come up pretty soon. If not, we can sort of just keep answering and maybe we can submit it a bit later
I think
on.
In the chat, she said 21 hats were on her head.
21 hats.
That's huge.
That's impressive.
That is actually massive.
I mean, that's a lot of hats. Gemma, are they all yours? If you're in the chat, are they all yours?
2 CY beanies. That's a flex.
Wow. That is a bit of
That's
a flex.
huge.
And that's big.
Oh yeah, go on.
I was going to say that's very impressive.
Oh, it is. And we have the next contestant or the next submission from Sathya, I believe. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I think Sathya had 13 hats here. If that's you in the chat. So yeah,
that's a lot. See,
that is still a lot of hats.
I'm going to have to be a little bit. I don't think it was. I think that was.
Was it not?
Snoopy Dog, SD Snoopy Dog, and not Sathya. So I actually want to say that I'm going to.
Oh right, I see what you mean. Yeah. I
want to give a bonus point to Sathya here as well because of the color diversity between her hats. She hasn't just gone beanies and stuff.
That's
we got a wide
true.
We got. I don't even know what that yellow one with the tentacle stuff is, but I love it. I want it. We got,
that is a cool hat.
That's so. Satya, how many have you got on your head if you're still in the chat?
Before we head let's have
into
a look.
Our next game and give our next challenge as well.
Ooh.
Which we will do in just a little bit. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you around 40 hats. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of hats to have at your house.
That's a lot of hats. I can't even count to that number. That's a lot. Well done, Sathya. You've got a gift voucher coming your way. We'll be in contact. And everyone on Kia's team as well. You guys will get one as well. All right.
Let's go.
What we're going to do is we need you guys to send a screenshot of a song that goes for exactly 3 minutes and 54 seconds.
That's very specific.
It is very specific. You need to send through a song that goes for 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Now, we're not going to give you any clues. We're not going to tell you where to go. If you go to Spotify, you can see how long a song goes for. But that's what we need: 3 minutes and 54 seconds. A screenshot of a song. Send it to Crossway Youth on our Instagram. or you can send us an email as well if you can't really, if you don't have Instagram. But we need a screenshot of that photo. But while you guys are doing that, we are going into our next game. Kia?
Olympic trivia. So obviously the Olympics have been on over the past 2 weeks or so. And I'd say that it actually has been the topic of conversations for, I mean, a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of group chats have been talking about the Olympics. But here we have an Olympic trivia, just with some general knowledge questions, mainly about this year's Olympics. And you guys, obviously, you're welcome to put your answers in the chat. And we've got people behind the scenes who will be keeping a tally of answers. And I believe, well, yeah, we'll see who the winner is at the end.
Yep.
But
So
we'll move on. Question 1.
First person to type the correct answer in the chat will get a point for yourself.
Get the point.
We're not playing teams here. Scratch our teams from the last one.
Yeah, no teams. Playing for yourself.
Exactly. Play for the gold. Play for the gold. Alrighty, Kia, we're
All
going to stop with our first question.
Yes, let's go to question 1. The first question is, how many teams/countries are participating in this year's Olympics? And we have A, 206, B, 203, C, 197, and D, 179. And we've got answers coming in the chat already.
Very quick.
I'm sure they would have said it sometime in the commentary during the Olympics or opening ceremony. So if you're an avid watcher, and we've got some answers here.
We do.
In the chat.
Do we have a correct answer?
I think we do. And I think Snoopy Dog was the first one to chuck the correct answer in the chat. 206 countries, which is a lot of teams and countries.
It is a lot. Now, I've got 2 things to point out. The first one is Matthias Wu, legendary man. He has just said he reckons there are about 3 countries, only 3 countries in the Olympics.
I'd say there's at least 3.
I'd say at least 3, not just 3. But Matthias, what 3 countries would you want in the Olympics if it was just between the 3? There's a little mini game for you.
That's a great question.
The second thing is 206, right? So the opening ceremony went for like 1.5 million hours long.
Oh, I watched the whole thing. It was crazy.
Yeah. I like to watch it and then sort of, count how many people come out. And I lost count at about 3 because I stopped.
Yeah,
I got bored.
That's fair enough.
But yes, it was 206. That's a lot of countries or teams. All right, we'll move on to our next question.
All right, so question 2
in the chat. What country has the most athletes at this year's Olympics? Is it A, Australia, B, China, C, USA, or D, France? So what country has the most athletes at this year's Olympics? We've got a lot of.
We already have answers, yeah. And I think Big Man is on top of it once again with USA.
USA, that's a big call.
With 621 athletes, which is a big squad.
621.
Yeah.
That's 3 times the amount of teams or countries that were in it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot. Now, I do just want to quickly go back to the mini game that I asked Matthias, and he has thankfully answered. He said Australia is one, obviously, Japan, and the rest of the world.
Fair enough.
That is very fair enough. It'd be scary though if a team was the rest of the world, everyone apart from Australia.
Because even USA has that many people. So
this is true. All right.
Yeah.
We'll move on to the next question.
Next question. Let's have a look. How many medals has the Australian swimming team won? They have been doing quite well.
Been absolutely dominating.
Yeah.
Brilliant. You love to see it, really. You do.
I mean, you'd kind of expect it from a country that's fully surrounded by water, wouldn't you? You'd hope we're good swimmers.
Yeah, you would. You would. A lot of the water sports we do really well at. Pretty flat.
Yep. Oh, we have an answer.
We do. We do have a correct answer.
Coops, I think, was the first one with the correct.
I was going to say Coops is correct. 20 Australian.
20. That's huge. That's massive.
That's a lot. Now, Emma McKeon, I believe it's Emma. I can't remember. Did she win 8 by herself or 11 or
I
something?
think, yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah, something around there. I don't know exactly. A lot of medals, yeah.
If you know in the chat, or if you're a swimmer who has also won gold medals, let us know in the chat how many you've won.
Yeah, if you were at this year's Olympics and you're watching, drop us a message in the chat.
Brilliant.
All right.
We'll move on to the next question. How many sports are there at this year's Olympics? How many sports are there? Is it A, 45, B, 339, C, 50, or D, 82? 339 is a lot. Once again, more than the amount of countries. So many countries and sports. But let's have a look in the chat. What are we looking for? The correct answer. A lot of 50s coming in, some 45s. No one's saying B. No one's saying it's 300. Oh, Snoopy Dog has just said it is B, 339. That is incorrect. I'm sorry, there aren't that many sports. But our first answer, Matthias has said more than one.
Okay, fair enough. He's not wrong.
He is not wrong. Our correct answer. What is the correct answer? Do you know it?
The correct answer is 50.
50
sports, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So I believe the first person to say 50 was
was it Gigi? Yeah.
We apologize for any mispronunciation of your name.
Yeah.
But
great name, by the way.
Well done. You have just won that trivia. Well done. Alrighty. Next question.
So how many new sports were at the Olympics this year? So how many sports made their debut at this year's Olympics? We got A, 3, B, 7, C, 5, and D, 12. Let's see if anybody knows the answer. We've got the answers flying in. And I think the first answer was Emily He, the first correct answer, with 5 new sports at this year's Olympics.
It's really cool. Let us know in the chat what your favorite of the new sports has been. I've got 2. I can't choose between the sports climbing and the skateboarding. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, the skateboarding was very fun to watch.
We were having a little bit of a chat just over Messenger just about this. We just wanting to start riding skateboards again, but
I know, so good.
We can't really. But sports climbing is ridiculous. The bouldering and everything, it's so cool, so talented. So yeah, let us know if you skate or if you boulder or sports climb or anything as well. It's pretty cool. Kudos to you. All right, we'll move on to our next question. Now, guys, we are doing 10 questions. The person with the most amount of points will win. And then we might have some tiebreakers if we need to. So how many Australian athletes are there at this year's Olympics? Is it A, 323, B, 477, C, 378, and D, 206?
Oh, all right. So
now, I don't actually know the answer to this one. So someone may need to step in here.
I have got the answer in front of me, and I can confirm that somebody has said it in the chat.
Really?
And that person, let me just double check. Yep. That person, the first person to say it was Sarah T in the chat with 477, which massive group of athletes. A lot of talent there. A lot of talent.
Now, a bit of a flex, but if you know any Olympians or people who are at the Olympics, let us know in the chat because it's pretty cool. Like I know there are a few people that went to my school that are Olympians, one in the basketball, in the women's basketball, one in the running, the 20 kilometer walk that I think is now. I'm not 100% sure. And then some other in the rowing. But let us know if you know anyone who's actually playing in the Olympics. I just want to quickly go to Sam Farron's comment here. It says, age yourself. I had a ripstick when I was a kid. And I had a ripstick G, a ripstick grind with a twisty metal bit in the middle so I could grind down bars. I wasn't that good. I couldn't get to the grinding stage, but I could hold a wheelie for quite some time. So ripsticks were were the
That's
ones
sick.
to go.
I never had a ripstick, but I rode my neighbour's one quite a bit. So.
Or I remember my sister had a power wing as well. It's like the scooter equivalent.
Oh, yep.
They were huge. They were good fun. We have a lot of answers coming through with people in the knowing people. It's pretty cool. All right, we'll move on to our next question. However,
next question. All right. How old was the winner of women's street skateboarding? We've got A, 34, B, 22, C, 13, and D, 16. There's some pretty young athletes at this year's Olympics, but you never know. 34, that's pretty old to be skating in the Olympics?
This is pretty odd, but think about Tony Hawk.
The true.
legendary skater. He's pushing on 50, I think, now. Shout out to Tony Hawk if you're watching. Big fan. Do we have the correct answer in our
We do have the correct answer, and we have had, let's see, Kira W, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but she was the first one who put 13, which is the correct answer.
That's ridiculous.
13 years old.
That's the age of some of you guys watching this now.
That's crazy.
That blows my mind. When I was 13, I was probably, painting and learning how to count to 6, honestly. Yeah. All right. Now, we do have things to quickly clarify when you're giving your answers. Let's not just go A, B, C, D, or D, C, B, A. Let's actually...
Yeah, we're going to pick the ones that say the actual answer.
Yeah, we're only going to take the first answer. So don't just be spam and stuff. All right, moving on to our next question. I believe we've got 2 more as well.
Yep.
How many sports is Australia competing in? Now, we just saw that we had a lot of competitors. But let's have a look. Is it A, 79, B, 28, C, 30, or D, 20? So we've got a lot of 20s coming in, 30s. Who was first? 30. Who
was first? I believe Beep Boop was the first to say 30, which is the correct answer.
Beep Boop. Well done, Beep Boop.
They've also just made me say Beep Boop on a live stream, which I think is a pretty big pretty big W. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a medal and a world record if you ask
me.
We said before we'd won 20 medals in swimming. 20 of those 30 are swimming, and we've won gold in that many. We've won medals in that many, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All
right. Next question. Do we have the next? Yes. What is the smallest country by population that is competing at the Olympics? A, Vanuatu, B, Monaco, C, San Marino, D, Trinidad and Tobago. There are some pretty small countries at the Olympics, so this could be a tough one. We've got the answers flying in the chat. It's going crazy, but I don't think... Oh, we do have a correct answer. Braden Chew, San Marino. Correct. Great work.
San Marino. Where is that? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea where San Marino is.
Aren't you a big GeoGuessr bloke? You can just...
Oh, yeah. Yep, still couldn't find it on the map.
Lovely. San Marino, do you know how many people are in their team?
I don't know how many are in their team, but I know their population is around 34,000, I believe. So that is very, very small.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's in Europe, is what we've said. Below Chile.
It's in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, just below. That's impressive. 34,000. It'd be pretty cool to be an Olympian in a population like that. We have just had confirmation there are 5 people in their team at the Olympics. Now, I don't think.
Oh, wow. No,
a
few teams have like 2 people. Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought that's not many at all. Imagine it'd be pretty cool being one of 2 people selected for your country.
That would be cool. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to our final question, I believe. Now, who is the oldest Olympian at the Olympics this year? Is it Mary Hannah? Is it Sky Brown? Is it Zhan Fang Lei or Siobhan Hooley? Now, we need you guys to say names, remember. We need the first names to be typed in, not just the letter
let's go.
of it.
Oh, we have answers already. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I do believe as well I've mispronounced a name. I can't read and I don't know the person. It's Siobhan.
Siobhan, yeah.
Not Siobhan.
It's my second cousin, fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, but Beat
Why didn't you
Boop
tell
has
me that?
actually... Hey? Oh, I don't know. But Beat Boop has put the right answer in the chat, which is Mary Hannah. And she was competing in equestrian. And
Wow.
I think she was 60-something years old. So,
Very impressive.
yeah. Something
Now-
like her 6th Olympics or something.
So Beat Boop has just done real well and made you say Beat Boop twice now.
Twice.
So you've been stitched up. I reckon we are going to go a few more rounds as well.
All right.
We were going to have some for a tiebreaker, which we can still save a few for, but I reckon we're going to let's go another 2 or 3 rounds before we move on.
All right. What are the beds at Olympic Village made of? Now, I think there's been a lot of talk in the media about this actually, so shouldn't be too hard. And we have an answer already. Let's have a look. We've got a few bamboos, carbon fiber. That'd be a pretty expensive bed, but let's see. Snoopy Dog with the correct answer first, which is D, cardboard. The beds are made of cardboard.
Cardboard. I was watching a video for a tour of the Olympic Village and stuff like that, and it actually looked pretty stable. Like they were saying,
Yeah,
that,
it did.
They moved it around and stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't want to sleep on a cardboard bed personally, but
No, it probably wouldn't be very comfortable, especially if you have events to compete in, to be honest.
yeah, this is true. Alrighty, we'll go this next one. Next question. Tokyo has held the Olympics before. What year was it? Was it was it 1900, 1964, 2004, or 1920? Now we need the year. Ben Stevenson, you can't just write A and B. You go
that's cheating, I reckon.
It is cheating, so you don't get the right answer. Sorry, Ben.
Once again, heaps of people just chucking answers in the chat.
Yeah. A lot of 1964s. We got a 1924, which isn't even an option.
Maybe they know something we don't.
It's true. Maybe it's actually been held in Tokyo 3 times. But what is our answer and who was the first person?
Right.
So 1964 was
1964
the correct answer. And I believe that Daniel
Elias. Yep.
Good friend. You've done well here. You've done well. 1964. Massive. That's quite some time. It's only 40 years between the two. I'm sorry, no, it's not. It's 80 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I'm telling you. 80 years. Imagine, that's a long time to hold to. I feel like it's not the longest time to be having 2 Olympics. I'm speaking really good English right now, aren't I? This is making a lot of sense. Anyway, moving on.
All right, moving on to the next question.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What country were the 2 athletes who shared a gold medal in men's high jump from? So this happened recently, actually, where I think 2 athletes got the same score and they chose to share the medal. So what countries? We've got A, Australia and Belarus, B, Italy and Japan, C, Italy and Qatar, and D, Qatar and USA. Can you see any of the right answers in the chat?
I can see a lot of 10 out of 10s for Toby's English, and Toby's been stuck in 2004, which probably was the same level of English as I just produced when I was that age. But I do see a correct answer. I believe that Isaac On was
Isaac, yep. That's what I see too. Italy
Joshua,
and Qatar.
Yeah, I said Italy, which was half of it, but we needed Italy and Qatar.
Yeah, no half points, unfortunately.
Yeah,
it's a harsh game.
Yeah. All right. Now, I believe this is our last question.
Are we?
And
yeah, okay.
We do have a tiebreaker. So 2 of our friends are on the same score. Both Snoopy. So I think I can't remember what your full name is, but Snoopy is what you're going to be called from now on. Snoopy.
Yeah,
SD
Snoopy.
Snoopy Dog. You are in.
Snoopy Dog.
And our good friend, 3 times now today, Beat Boot. Beat Boot, that's 4 for you. You're also in our final. So this is a final between you two. The first person to get the correct answer will be the winner overall. And it will be whatever we see on our screen. All right?
Yep.
So what we're going to do, we're going to get this question up. Whoever answers it first will be the winner overall. It should be up
Right.
any second. Where is the next Olympics going to be held? Is it A, Los Angeles, B, Paris, C, Brisbane, or D, Seoul? Beat Boot and Snoopy.
Let's have a
What have we
look.
got?
Oh,
Beat
ooh,
Boot said
Beat
Seoul.
Boop's answered, but it's. Oh,
Is it incorrect?
I believe it is incorrect.
Snoopy has
Snoopy.
answered as well.
Snoopy has answered correctly.
Paris. Well done.
Paris.
That's it. It is in Paris. 2020.
2024. 2024.
Yeah. Once again, I'm really on it
The
today.
quick math is just.
Right. Snoopy Dog, you have done real well, answered a bunch of questions for us. You have won our trivia. So you have a gift card coming your way. Unlucky.
Congratulations.
Again, just for the second prize.
Beat Boot.
But
Beat Boot.
you've done well. You've done real well. There's an honourable second place for you there.
Ooh, I think now we have the winner of the Spotify, or like the song competition that we said just before we started that quiz. Would you like to reveal who that was, Toby?
I do. So we had so many submissions. So like a lot of submissions, more than we'd think. But actually, before we get into it, Kia, can you think of a song off the top of your head that goes for 3 minutes and 54 seconds?
No. Simple answer, I can't.
Neither can I, to be honest.
It's too specific.
Yeah, it is. We were going to go with another one, but we decided that we were going to go with the question that was get a song that has over 5 million streams. But I feel like there are quite a lot of songs in the world that have over a million.
Yeah,
streams.
that's too easy.
It is a bit. But we do have a winner for this game. 3 minutes and 54 seconds is as long as we needed. Absolutely. Couldn't be 3 minutes 55, couldn't be 3 minutes 53.
No, it had to be exactly 3 minutes and 54 seconds.
It is. Now, our winner, we'll get a drum roll pretendingly to go in a chat. I don't know if there's a drum emoji that we can do. Maybe if you can do a drum
emojis in the chat, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pretend to do one. Is Iris. Iris has won Dandelions.
Iris
Liang. 3 minutes, 54 seconds.
I want to know if
54 seconds.
you just knew that was 3 minutes and 54, or if you did a bit of searching. Because if you just knew that off the top of your head, that's pretty impressive.
It is very, very impressive. I don't even know if, like, how do you find it? Do you just scroll through your songs? Like, I mean, it's number 16 on an album or a playlist or a like song of some sorts, but like, do you just scroll through and look for one? Like,
I guess so. That's what I would have done, I guess.
How long do you reckon it would take for you to find a song that goes for 3 minutes and 54 seconds?
Oh, surely I have some on my Spotify. I've got to.
Yeah, I reckon like there would be some. There would be some. Keep letting us know if you got some as well in the chat about the Iris. Sorry, not about Iris. About
if you can find any songs about Iris.
Yeah, that's it. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our last challenge, guys.
Also Olympic related.
Not the challenge.
Challenge, right. Yep. My
bad.
The game. Yep.
But this challenge requires you to use some objects, just like the hat one. We need you guys to submit a photo of a rainbow using food in your house. So we don't recommend cooking up a 5-course meal, food coloring it all. That's a rainbow.
I mean, you can if you want, but
yeah, but by the time that we're done with it, I don't reckon we can do a full meal in 20 minutes, unless you just go scrambled it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
But we need you guys to send a photo of a rainbow with food. So it could be banana, apple, other things. The first person to submit a full rainbow. Are we going to go with the red and yellow and green and blue, purple and orange and another color? I can't do the rainbow. I can sing a rainbow. Is that the right one?
Yeah. I think that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Last time I checked. Yeah.
We'll Google some rainbow colors. But that we need a rainbow. It has to be shape as well if we can make it. So submit that to our Instagram as well, and we'll for you. But we are about to go into our final game for. Would you like to intro this, Kia?
Okay, so our final game for tonight is: can you name the host cities of all of the modern Olympic Games, including the Winter Games, apparently? So I think what we're going to do is you're just going to put it in the chat, any host cities that you can think of, and we'll put them in and see if they're right. And that's the aim of the game.
Yeah. We do have a website that we're going to be using to sort of confirm these to see if they are correct or not.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll so we've got a bunch of questions we got a bunch of ones coming in already. We've got Greece twice, Seoul, Salt Lake, Melbourne, Sydney. There we go. We got it's on screen, as we can probably tell by now. There's a lot of answers coming in.
They're coming in very, very quickly.
I do sort of feel bad for the person who is having to type these.
Melbourne, Sydney,
should be Vancouver is one.
Tokyo, that's an obvious one.
Yeah, true. Beat Boot, you've said that. We've said your name again. Has said Athens, and it was the first one. There's a little fun fact for you. And it was also in 2000.
I think they hosted another one. Yeah. We're looking for names of cities here, guys. We've got Rio de Janeiro, St. Louis, New York, Beijing. What else? All of these have been done, I think. Antwerp, Atlanta. Yeah.
Wow.
Have you got London?
Los Angeles as well. This is only the what do you call it? Winter Olympics next year as well. So we're not taking any like ones in the future, like the Brisbane Games.
Yep.
I mean, if Brisbane has hosted.
Anyone know any of the Winter Olympic ones? We got Barcelona and Munich in the chat. I think Winter Olympics was in Sochi a while ago. I think. Hogwarts.
Hogwarts, that would be ridiculous. That'd be real cool to see an Olympics.
That would be a sick Olympics, yeah.
Hogwarts does not show up, unfortunately, which is kind of devastating.
Oslo, Helsinki.
I can't even say that name.
I don't even know what's Cortina d'Ampezzo.
I don't know, but Snoopy Dog, you're just coming in. You've already won it. I think it's brilliant. Keep going. Love it. I'm going to scroll up, see if we've missed any.
Rome? Do we have Rome?
Do we have Shanghai? Shanghai, is that there? I don't know if it's actually one or not. There are a lot of Londons, a lot of Parises, Amsterdam, Beijing, South Korea.
Oh, Pyeongchang.
Oh, yeah.
2018 Winter Olympics. Thank you, Papi Rusans. What a name. Mexico City, Montreal, Stockholm,
JPEG,
Moscow. We got heaps here.
Gone Beijing, Pyeongchang, Sochi, Vancouver.
This is huge.
Gone Sochi twice. That's how good it was there. Toronto, Salt Lake City, Lillehammer. I don't even know what that is. Where that is.
The person typing must have very quick fingers.
Yeah. Must play a lot of games or something. 29 out of 52 is where we're at. 29 out of 52.
And we have
feeling pretty good.
7 minutes left now.
We gotta do some thinking. We got.
Come on, guys.
I don't think Grenoble, unless that's not Grenoble.
We're getting some Paris 1900. So there might have been a previous Paris one. Yes, there's been 2 Parises. That's mega. It's filled in 2 places. That's sick. Have we got Vancouver? Berlin? Snoopy reckons they've said them all.
All right, I'll scroll up and find Snoopy's ones, and then we'll see what we haven't filled in yet. Athens, we've got Athens. Turin, Sydney,
So
Nagano.
Calgary?
That sounds promising.
Albertville. I don't even know where Albertville is, but
It sounds like a made-up place on like The Simpsons or something.
yeah, Albertville.
Barcelona. Oh, Albertville is there again.
What's Innsbruck? Innsbruck. Innsbruck? And Innsbruck, maybe?
I tell you what, I would like to live in a place called Innsbruck or Innsbruck.
Yeah. Oh, I would like to live
Joshua.
in Sapporo, Munich. Or is that just 2 places put together? I don't even know.
Potentially. Now, Joshua Diamond has just said Rickroll Village, and I don't think that's correct. I've got to say. It must be close, but close. We've got, that's a Garmisch paper and chicken.
I think we're missing a lot of the Winter Olympics, actually. So
This is true. For you that are Googling the answers at home, type in Winter Olympics before the Olympics. I think that might help.
San Moritz.
Show us San Moritz.
We're getting a lot of San Moritzes. 1948.
It should show up. Now I'm just looking at something here. It looks like London. So the Winter and the Summer Olympics were in the same year. That year, 1948, apparently.
Really?
Well, if San Moritz isn't that year, then that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Now we've only got 12 to go, 12 to get, and we've got 4.5 minutes left before we're done. And now we don't get any do-overs, we don't get any redos here. What we get is our final score. So we let's push. We only need 10 more now. 10 more.
Yes.
Still most of the Winter Olympics.
I think all of them until like 1992 were in the same year, the Winter and Summer Olympics.
That would make sense. They would have done something. I don't know why. Anyway, someone can tell me if you know in the chat why that is the case, why they changed it to being alternating every 4 years or every 2 years.
Do we have Sapporo 1972? Yes, I think we do. We have that already.
St. Louis.
Munich, West Germany 1972. Yep, got that. Chicken nugget. Make sure you get chicken nugget in. I'm pretty sure
Chicken
that's
nugget.
one.
Beep boop. Show us chicken nugget.
Beep boop is on fire.
Doing so well. Winter is a bit colder.
2 years later. Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Seoul, South Korea, 1998. Do we already have that? No, we don't. Seoul.
Fill it in.
Put it in again. There we go. We're actually getting there. We have just over 3 minutes left.
Do we have
exciting?
Nagano?
Have you put toilet in yet? Because that's been one of them on here too. Toilet. Yeah.
We do have Lake Placid. Show us Lake Placid. 1930.
Oh, that took 2 spots.
That's
Mega.
Four left.
Let's go.
Show us
What's Squaw Valley?
Is that going to show up? No, I don't think it did. It's close.
We have Pyeongchang, I believe. Los Angeles one more time. Some of the other ones have put them both in, like if the country had 2. But we've got Garmisch-Partenkirchen.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah, that was a good call. 1936.
We've got the airship map from Among Us. That's a big call.
Berlin,
right,
1936. I think we've done that. Come on.
We're looking for 1960.
Sarajevo, Yugoslavia.
1960, Rome. Show me Rome from Cooper.
Nah.
It might already be there.
1960. Come on. We
Los
have 2
Angeles,
minutes
we're
left.
getting a lot of Rome, Italy. Actually, seeing that they were in the same.
Squaw Valley, California.
That's it.
Yes, there we go. We've done it. How good.
Let's go. Very, very well done.
That
Where
is awesome.
Small Valley in California.
Apparently in California, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
All right.
Well-
I think we have time for one more.
Yeah, we do. Now we've got a couple options. I reckon we've done pretty well with countries and cities.
Yeah.
So I reckon we might continue on that trend, honestly.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's push ourselves. We're going to go for a bit of hard now. Bit of
This is very hard.
Yeah.
Very hard.
but
All
I back us.
197 flags of the world.
Now we're not going to we're going to run all the way to 9 o'clock.
All right.
9 o'clock is when we're going to stop, and let's aim for something. What's our
Yep.
target here?
Oh, I don't know. I honestly, no idea. I don't even
Alright.
know where to start. I'd say at least 50, surely.
Let's
Alright.
let's raise the bat.
So
Alright.
a flag is going to come up at the top there, and I want to see. Don't just put random countries. Try and do the flag that is up the top there. And yeah, let's try and get 50 by 9 o'clock. Does anybody know what this flag is? It looks green, bit of yellow, black, white, red in the middle. Anyone know what flag this is? If we don't get any in like I don't know, 30 seconds or something. We've got Kenya. Do you want to try Kenya?
That's it. We got had to.
Nah. We can skip. We can skip flags.
We can skip. If you guys want to skip a flag
Oh,
in the chat as well, let us know.
Surely people know this.
Oh, this is a big one.
Yeah, we've got Snoopy Dog China. Put it in. All right, what's this? Anyone know this flag?
It's Dominica is an answer. we've got.
Dominica.
I reckon.
All right. Let's skip.
let's
Let's skip. We got to skip.
Yeah.
We got to hit 50. Oh, this is very familiar. Who knows this one? Does anyone know this flag?
Belize. We got a lot of Belize's coming in. Yemen, Oman,
Yemen.
Slovakia.
Slovakia.
Belize.
Try that. Slovakia. Slovenia. One of those.
Oh, we've moved on.
Iceland. Oh,
We've moved on.
what's anyone know this? New flag, green, white, some red. No, I don't think it's Turkey. Turkey's slightly different.
Italy.
A place that used to be Yugoslavia. Nah, Sammy, don't think it's Italy, mate. I think you should know that. Euro 2020.
Truckee. Turkey. Show us Turkey. Rip off Turkey.
Nah, it's not Turkey. It's not Turkey. Pakistan. Try
Algeria.
Pakistan. Algeria. Give Algeria a go. Oh, it was. That's huge. All right, next. This one's a nice flag. I quite like this.
I do actually. I like the symmetry of it. It's quite
Yeah,
appealing.
it's quite
to the eye.
satisfying. Anyone know this flag?
Dominican
Algeria,
Republic.
Dominican Republic. I reckon that's a
Panama.
shout. Try Panama. We got Panama, and it's also in capital letters. There we go.
Bang.
All right, I recognize this. This is an African country. Does anybody know this one? We only have 4 flags, and we have 9 minutes left.
We're on track.
Cameroon. Cameroon. Do we have it?
Ghana.
No, not Cameroon. Chat, come on. Ghana. Ghana spelt with a H, I believe. Yep. Oh, it was Ghana. Massive. All right. This one also looks like an African flag, I reckon. Senegal, maybe, or Uganda.
There's a lot coming in. Press.
Oh, it's
Keep-
not
we're not giving
Uganda.
We're not here.
No, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. We
Burkina
can't give
Faso.
up. Burkina Faso.
I've never heard of
Oh,
it.
it was. That's huge. All right. This one looks like a Middle Eastern flag, I reckon. You can kind of tell by the colors.
Yeah, you can. What else?
Any guesses on this flag? Let's go.
Definitely Hogwarts is what we've got in the chat.
Oh, can confirm it isn't. Afghanistan. Good guess. Pakistan.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, we got it. Right.
Well done.
What's this one? I think I know this one. Maybe.
See?
Is it? Could it be
Okay.
Peru? Is this Peru or is it? Someone put. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? I think I know this as well. Maybe. We've got Uzbekistan. Do you want to try Uzbekistan? Or try Bulgaria, maybe? Yes, Bulgaria. Snoopy said it in the chat as well. There we
Right.
go. All right.
Very simple flag. Very simple flag, this one. Not too much
There are
going.
multiple flags that look like this.
There are. We've got
This,
Hungary and Poland in the chat.
or it's not Hungary. Could be Poland. Could be Indonesia. Oh, there we
Well
go. All right. Anyone know this one?
Wow.
Yellow.
Bit of Richmond in this one. I'm a big fan of this. Yellow and white, yellow and black stripe.
We're still getting answers for the last flag. Brunei. Do you want to try Brunei?
No. Fun fact, I've been there.
Easy, easy.
Nachos.
Oh,
Joshua
come on.
Don-
Who's
Joshua
got this
Donovan,
one?
Nachos. Show us nachos.
Come on, guys.
I
We're
don't
on to
think
the next
it's correct.
flag. We've done Brunei. Poland, not nachos. Well, we
Next
have
up.
7 minutes. Only 11 flags done, but we have picked up the pace.
We have Canada, no. Pakistan, Kuwait. Kuwait could be a good
Kuwait, that's a shout. Yeah. Oh,
Kuwait.
UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Israel.
Oh, it was.
UAE.
Mega. All right. Oh, green with a red dot, slightly to the
It's
left.
Slightly off-centered. I was going to say it
Yeah.
annoys me a little bit, but it's all right. We'll leave
Yeah, it is
We'll leave
quite annoying.
Bangladesh. Oops.
Bangladesh, give it a go. Oh, so good. All right. This is quite a simple flag. Does anyone know this flag? The Bundesliga flag. Let's have a look. It's not Switzerland.
Japan, but wash with green socks. No. I'm going to say no.
Tonga.
San Marino.
Someone said Tonga. Let's give.
Oh.
Oh, all right. It's
We're done.
done. Anyone know this one? La Liga, not the La Liga flag.
Tonga. I think I'm still hanging around from the last answer.
Yeah, still last.
Solomon
Islands. Could try that.
Still there.
Oh,
Well done.
it is. Nice. All right. Come on. This flag, I think should be pretty standard. Can we see anyone in the chat with this flag? Singapore. Let's try Singapore. Yes.
Well done.
All right. Cool.
Good.
This looks like an African flag again.
Mm.
Let's see if anyone knows it.
Kenya. We've got Kenya in the chat.
Kenya.
Yep.
Give Kenya a go.
Uganda as
Coops.
well.
Oh, not
Togo.
Kenya. Togo. Try Togo.
Togo.
Yes, nice.
Well
All
done.
right, who knows this one? This is a good flag as well.
Mm.
I think there's a lot of people in the CY community from this country.
Really?
Yeah, I've met a few. We've got Malaysia. Do you want to try Malaysia? There we go.
Great. What are we looking at? We got green, yellow, and blue. Green,
Green,
yellow, and
yellow,
blue.
blue. This is a tough one. Doesn't stand out to
Gabon.
me. Gabon.
Gabon. Now,
Oh, so good.
brilliant.
Ooh.
This is like it looks like it's been like meshed into it almost. The white.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Anyone
A beach
know?
with a park behind it. I think you're from the. I think I'm.
Qatar? Qatar? Do you want to try?
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay,
20.
well,
Oh, this should be easy. Come on.
Yeah.
Is this? Oh, I think this one's New Zealand.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be Great Britain. Could be great with the.
True. It's got the Union Jack in the corner. You are not wrong. Oh,
Well done. That was an easy one.
fancy that.
Easy
All
done.
right. Next one. We've got 21. That's quite good. And we have 4 minutes left. I reckon we can hit 50.
All
Do
right,
we have
let's
anyone?
push, let's
Does
push.
anyone know this one?
We got
Argentina. I
Argentina,
don't think it's
Nicaragua.
Argentina. Nicaragua. Let's try
Salvador.
that. That's one that stands
El
out.
Salvador is another one we're going to go after.
Oh, okay. It's not Nicaragua.
Show us El Salvador, I reckon.
El Salvador.
Well done.
Oh, all right.
Now this one looks like one of those like perspective hallway things that as you move around. it,
Yes,
with the,
yes, true.
Kuwait is what we've got. Show us Kuwait in the chat.
Kuwait, let's do it.
Pretty quick.
Yes. Oh, come on. This one's good. This one's easy.
This one. I even know this one, which is ridiculous.
I know this one. Yep.
Jordan.
No, Jordan, Palestine, Germany.
Just
Germany. Snoopy
Well,
is on fire with these answers. I think this is similar to one we got before.
I was going to say, this is very similar. Ben Stevens has gone, "Das ist gut," which is, this is
Ah.
good. This is good. This is real good. Argentina. We got a couple Argentinas.
Oh, no, I
tried
don't
that.
think so. El Salvador. Was that the answer to the last one? El Salvador?
El Salvador was the last one.
Yeah.
Modern
Maybe there's
stuff,
two.
I don't know
Hippie
what
land.
Da was das? Was, I think I was assuming was ist das.
Should we skip it?
I
Should we skip it just to
Yeah,
try and get
let's
the
skip.
50?
Let's
Yeah,
skip.
let's skip. All right, let's go. This one, I reckon, a bit more recognizable. Let's see. If anyone knows it.
God, Nicaragua's hot, quickly coming in.
No, I don't think it is. Honduras, people are saying in the chat. Kazakhstan. I don't know how you spell Kazakhstan, but I know
Jordan?
it's
Jordan is another potential.
Jordan. Oh, yes. Nice. All right, cool. Who knows this one?
Push. 2 minutes to go.
Like-
2 minutes to go. Let's move.
This is like a
get at
sideways
least 5.
Italy flag with a blue triangle. Let's go. 5 more. Let's hit 30.
What have we got? This one's a bit tough, I reckon.
Or should we skip?
I reckon I'd be happy to skip this, honestly.
Yeah, let's give it a skip.
Oh, wait. We got Equatorial Guinea.
Oh, all right.
Huge.
I'll take
Huge.
that.
All right. This one I
Snoopy.
can recognise.
Yes, me too. Does
1 minute to
anyone
go,
know
though.
this?
Kenya. What do we got?
Kenya.
What are Kenya's
Chuck it
the
in.
chat? Can you get it
Oh,
right?
I know this one. I think I know this one.
You do? Do you want to give us the answer?
Yeah, I
then?
think so. I think it's Burundi.
Do you want to spell
Maybe.
it out for us?
Burr and Wakanda. I think it might be a U, Burundi. All right, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Barramundi,
I don't know.
Fish.
Barramundi, yeah, potentially.
Burundi. Burundi.
All right, move on.
We got it. It's right. Let's push. We got
Oh,
like
okay,
15
sick.
seconds or less.
Oh, this
We
is
got-
an interesting one. I think this one was part of the Olympic quiz. I think that this one is Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, give it a go. Would you have a couple of those? Oh,
All right.
well done. All right,
Here we
last
go.
one.
Ooh.
Seconds to go. Seconds to go. Watching the clock tick over.
Is this Fiji?
Well done.
Yes. All right,
It
cool.
is 9 o'clock. as
30.
well.
We've hit
Done it.
30. It is 9
We've hit
o'clock.
30.
Perfect. All right.
Brilliant.
That's good.
We did
I
pretty
reckon
well then.
30. Yeah. We didn't have much time, but we got 30. That's good as.
Yeah, I agree. 50 probably was a bit ambitious. Really.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, you've got to try. You've got to try.
This is true. So well done to everyone who got around that game. It is a bit of fun.
Yeah. The chat was huge.
Hundreds of answers, which is great to see everyone getting involved. Now, Ben Stevenson has just says that say what you will about Switzerland, but the flag is a big plus.
Ah, good one. Dad joke.
For one of those, well, for one of you guys who don't know, Switzerland, their flag is a big plus. That's brilliant. Very well done, Ben. Very well done. Now, I believe that we do have a winner for this next one, this next game, or the next challenge that we did. The
Rainbow challenge, the rainbow food.
The rainbow food. It was a bit more niche. You might have had to be a bit creative with it, but our winner for this prize has been resourceful. I reckon. Gone
Yes.
to a product where they know that there's colours, that there's a rainbow, and I reckon it should be up on the screen hopefully now. But we have Sam Clark as our winner. So Sam
Yeah.
Clark, if you're around, you have won our rainbow prize using fruit Skittles, which is very smart.
Yep. I
Very, very
reckon if I was part of this challenge, I reckon I would have done something similar to that.
Do you have
Very
Skittles
smart.
ready to go?
Probably somewhere.
Well done. Well done. Now, guys, if you did win a game, we will be in touch with you. We will let you know how we're going to get the gift card to you, and we will let you know what one you got as well.
Yes.
Well done to everyone. I think that is our games night all wrapped up.
That was awesome. That was
It was
fun.
good
as.
fun. It was real good fun. So thank you so much for being here with us. It's been a pleasure to be your host for tonight.
Yes.
Thank you so much for participating as well. It was so good to see so much activity going on in that chat.
We got some very smart people at CY.
We do.
Awesome.
Whether it's smart off the top of the noggin or smart to Google answers to questions.
Quick fingers, yeah.
Quick fingers. You've done real well. Yeah, so we hope you had a great night. We hope you have a great weekend, and we hope that the next sort of 7 or so days in lockdown can be real good and fruitful for you. So we'll see you next time, and hasta luego, really.
See you guys.